Truth Seekers, it is June 1st, 8:57 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. All right. If you go to BitcoinDailyView.com, there's some stories worth a quick checkout. A 70% increase in food prices in Iran coming to a country near you soon. That won't just stay in the Middle East too long. In fact, it's happening globally. This is just one of the few news stories that really puts hooks into it. All right, George talks about billions in BTC purchase during the Great Dip of 2021. This is a good YouTube where he talks about basically, well, the big money that's dumping the market is also buying billions in Bitcoin at these lower prices. So the dip is being bought by the big money that's making the dip. Don't FOMO out if you've ridden it down further than you would like. We all would have liked to hedge out at the top, but many of us didn't, myself included. I didn't hedge out as much as I would have liked to, so I'm riding it with you. We're all in good company. All right, how the system dies and how to prepare by this is a interview by Mark Moss talking to Lynette Zhang. Lynette Zhang is an amazing mind when it comes to the global market. And Mark Moss is an amazing mind when it comes to that, and also crypto. It's a good positive talk about basically hedging against hyperinflation and globalism and the one world currency that they want to roll out and such like that. Some good tips on what to do about it. Massive world-renowned doctor blows lid off COVID vaccine. If you are so inclined, this is 16 minutes that if you are considering such a thing, if you want to put that GMO toilet water in your body, fine. If you already did, I'm sorry you did. I hope you are okay. But one way or the other, this is 16 minutes, which is worth watching. All right, 5 billion in trading volume last 24 hours for Bitcoin, not bad. 3 billion of that on Binance. No one else showed up for anything. But I tell you, it's being purchased by somebody. It's definitely, we're just not seeing it. I think we're seeing massive OTC buying right now by big money, but that volume just is not going to be initially apparent. BTC on Bitcoin, shorts versus longs on Binance, where the most volume is 63% long, 36% short. Ethereum on Binance, 65% long, 34% short. Looking at the markets today, now that they are open, if they'll come up. In general, the S&P 500 up top here, red candle today, Russell 2000, a slight green candle, Dow Jones Industrial Average, bit of a red candle, but overall, none of these are pumping nor dumping today. Gonna in general just call it sideways. All right, sorry, things are a little bit slow here. Gold, red candle on the daily, and silver, red candle on the daily, both slightly noticeable. So let's see how those play out. For Bitcoin, here on the daily chart, we're still below the 200 moving average. That kind of sucks, but check this out. We do still have a positive daily MACD cross, and until that changes, I'm still feeling very, very bullish. The MACD is way down here below the heartbeat, below the mid-range. Histogram is opening. I mean, it could still go kind of either way right now with volatility in the market, but if we continue to hold this daily MACD positive flip, and especially if we can get it back above this daily 200 moving average, I think we are back in Lambo land. Looking at their 45-minute chart, sorry, that I think is a very powerful chart for Bitcoin. These little blue diamonds show crosses above the 200 moving average. These little pink circles, or I should say squares, show crosses between of the 314 moving average and the 200 within 2 candles. In general, the directional index is still in the green, although the ADX is dropping. But look at this. We do have a beautiful sideways here, and it's just trying to get above that 200 moving average and find some support there. In general, the indicators look like it will do so. I think. I'm bullish on Bitcoin in this short time frame here. Also, if you look at the 15-minute chart, you can see it's just kind of barely holding above that 200 moving average. Indicators are okay. It's sideways. It's trying to figure out what it wants to do. I'm going to be bullish because usually blue diamonds and pink circle and pink squares, these are all indicators that this is the Madrid ribbons. They're all green right now. These little extra diamonds and pink squares are all custom indicators that are created by Blockchain Education. You can check them out over at BitcoinDailyView.com. Not a bad organization to be a part of. All right, like I say, as long as we're staying positive with this MACD cross, especially way down here under the heartbeat of the MACD center line there, the midpoint as I call it. I'm positive, really. Before I'm going to say we're stuck back, bearish, I'm going to just say this is good. So until this crosses negative again, I'm bullish. I think we will break upwards and onwards. And there you go. Looking at Ethereum, sorry, the little computer here is lagging a little bit. Ethereum just barely holding above the 200 moving average. That's not bad at all. Dogecoin, it's like a lot of alts right now, and Bitcoin and Ethereum really. It's just hugging that 200 moving average. It's waiting to see what Bitcoin does, what the market does. Looking at Doge versus Bitcoin, not a bad trade. You know, it had a little pump there. It's just basically trying to stay below the 200 moving average. It's making a bounce off it this morning. We'll see if it continues up or continues sideways, or we'll just see kind of what happens. All right, looking at little Shiba Inu, like many alts. Well, actually, this one's kind of nice. It's above the 200 moving average. It's kind of holding support above the 314, which is it's healthier when the 200 is above the 314. But anyway, now little Shiba Inu against USDT on Binance, it's holding its own. ADA against USDT. It's sideways, but it's holding above the 200 moving average. The indicators are not too dismal. XRP BTC. This is the trade some people are making some Lambo cash in. In general, it's at a nice break above the 200 moving average. It's looking good, but it's sideways right now, like the market is in general. Indicators are not too shabby. Anyway, check out BitcoinDailyView.com. Check out these cool stories up top. I think they're really worth a watch. This one especially, how the system dies and how to prepare. It's a YouTube. I think it's very good info. It's not all crypto specific, but I think it shows a larger vision that if we do have right now, which is and these are great videos to watch while Bitcoin's going sideways. I think it's an incredibly valuable perspective that can definitely serve, even if you're not into Bitcoin. This is a good one to forward to friends who are asking, you know, because I know I myself have a lot of people asking me how to hedge against the hyperinflation that people are seeing. Like for instance, go to Petco and look for your favorite dog or cat food. You might find you don't see it. So we are seeing supply line issues. We are seeing hyperinflation. Just look with your eyes. That is the best way to find it. When you're shopping, note how some of the facing can really be kind of extreme. Like, you know what? Like the deodorant is not like deep. Like it's wide the way it's faced, and you're like, what? You know, Walmart was quite the giveaway the other day when I don't go there a whole lot, but I do go there sometimes. Anyway, look with your eyes, note the hyperinflation, and I would just say that for friends who may be asking you, or if you're wondering, this is an incredible video to send to people. A lot of it's going to be over people's heads who are not really very familiar with the markets, which is the world markets and banks and such like that, which I'm not necessarily familiar with completely either. If you don't understand it all, doesn't matter. You'll get the big picture. I know I'm kind of belaboring it, but this really is a video of value. I would totally endorse it. I think it'll help you go far and help you get wise and help you maintain your wealth through a volatile 2020. Take care.